Welcome along to highlights of the Tri-Series final between West Indies and Australia from the Kensington Oval in Barbados. The hosts leapfrog South Africa in the table thanks to a crushing victory in the final group game on Friday night, and we're now hoping to add more silverware to the Caribbean cabinet. The news from the toss was that it was won by Steve Smith. No major weather concerns, a used pitch. He opted to bat first, and let's confirm the team changes for you. The West Indies had a few injury concerns, but they all came through fitness tests and were unchanged. Australia just shifting the balance of their side slightly. Out went James Faulkner and Scott Boland. In came Nathan Coulter-Nile and the leg spin of Adam Zampa. Australia to bat first then. Here are the highlights.
Opening batsman like him right there to start with. Nicely bowled by the skipper. Just a few of those will get the crowd a little bit restless. Extra bounce. It's a little bit of a tennis ball bounce at the moment. It's just a little bit tacky first up. 2 for none. Nicely played. Pushed into the covers. Bit of a slip also from Aaron Finch. It's going to eventually go for 4. We haven't had a lot of rain here. Yes, we've had the odd shower, but the outfield's very dry. See, that's a good shot. That is a beauty. That is fine stuff from Finch. That's nicely played. That's terrific control from Khawaja.
He likes a pull shot.
It's a good shot, hard into the ground, over the tall Kieran Pollard. Look at that race away for 4.
A couple of boundaries now this over. That's getting Khawaja into his innings.
It's a beautiful shot. Goodness me, that is just absolutely superb from Khawaja.
Yeah, Gabriel just missing the lengths. Hold a couple full at the moment. This is just quality. Anybody. Left-handers, when they play like this, just very nice to watch. Nice and straight. But for Gabriel, it's about finding his length. He's got to bring it back a touch.
It's a neck. They've got that wicket. That's what they wanted. Khawaja is a dangerous player. He's a form player. The skipper has struck.
Just what we're talking about. It's quiet. There's not much happening. Boundaries are coming. And we said a wicket will change it. Here it is. Khawaja, big nick. And look at Holder. You wouldn't have thought he had a left hamstring problem. Outstanding last game. The first wicket today. Khawaja's gone for 14 and it's 28 for 1.
It's exactly where they shouldn't be bowling to Steve Smith. That's a little bit of a gimme first up.
Unless he misses it, that is off the stumps.
Now a bit of extra bounce there. Again, it's that tennis ball bounce that we've been talking about.
The rhythm just hasn't been there for Shannon Gabriel this evening.
And you can't get more positive than that. Straight back over the bowler's head for 6.
Different day, different situation.
Seems to be getting a bit confused with the length that he needs to be bowling, Shannon Gabriel. This was a good shot. Straight through the line. Straight back up the ground. Well, there he goes again. Didn't quite get hold of this one as well as he did the one before, but 4 nevertheless.
No regulation slip in place. Suleiman bent very wide. Another boundary.
Well, they won't stop this. In the air, down to deep backward square leg, and Samuels takes the catch. And Pollard strikes. How wrong can we be?
Well, he seemed to know what he was doing, and it worked well for him and the West Indies. Change of pace, running the fingers over the ball, and he knew it was going to happen unless Samuels made any mistake. He didn't. Held on to the catch comfortably, and Kieron Pollard always with the message to send, including the wicket of Aaron Finch for 47. Australia 69 for 2.
Bottom edge, can't set a field for that.
It's found the gap nicely. That's wonderful footwork and then wrist work to pick up that boundary. Oh, that's poor. That's poor from Narayan. Maybe the use of the feet had him pushing it through and back of a length.
Oh, too short. And cut away by George Bailey emphatically. Ends the over with another short delivery. Australia 100 for 2. Let me just have a look at that. Oh, hard to tell. Could be a double noise, hit the front pad and onto the back pad. Ooh. Looks pretty good to me, Bish.
The Hawkeye as well. That's good. That's beautiful. When you see that, I don't want you moving from there too often. 101 for 2.
He'll come back for a second, and that'll be the 50 partnership between these two, Smith and Bailey.
Third wicket partnership going along. 51 now of 70 deliveries for Smith and Bailey. Mr. Consistent George Bailey against the West Indies. Not anymore. That's the commentator's curse. Going along, averages 50 odd against the West Indies, but not anymore. Big wickets.
Well, he looked to play similar shots just to run the ball down before, and this one just kept coming in, took the inside edge and onto his stumps. Consistency from Carlos Brathwaite pays off. Third Australian wicket goes George Bailey for 22. It's 120 for 3. Looked as if there was a nick there.
Well, they think so. The West Indies do. Let's listen. That's hard to tell. There we go, Mitchell Marsh. That's what we know he can do. Strong, powerful, and that's his first boundary.
One of the few loose deliveries that Carlos Brathwaite has bowled. Wide and Marsh in nice position, beautiful shot. get a bit closer to that off stump.
Big edge.
That's just set up for Marsh. That's away for 4. Now, someone like Mitchell Marsh is never going to miss out on that sort of delivery. It's beautifully played. Sliced away, 4 run. Second boundary of the over. Now, that's not going to help Shannon Gabriel at all. That's beautifully played. Oh, it's high. That should be taken. Who's calling it? Samuels. And he takes the catch. That is a big wicket. Shannon Gabriel will be delighted with that.
Yeah, exactly what the West Indians needed. Shannon Gabriel does what his captain wants. Bangs it in. Steve Smith looking for the cross-bat pull shot and skies it, and Marlon Samuels does the rest. Steve Smith, 46 of 59 deliveries. Australia, 152 for 4.
Crowd like it. The crowd like it a lot. Oh, that hasn't carried. Just dropped in front of the glove, but Maxwell's the sort of player. There's a bit of a smile. Maxwell's the sort of the player that will give you the odd opportunity. Big shout. That's not bad. Is the finger going up? Yes, it is. Now he's celebrating. Shannon Gabriel celebrating now. He's not the only one. The West Indies are happy. The supporters of Barbados are happy, and that's 2 in the over. That'll make a big difference.
Yeah, that's what pace does. Bowled him a bouncer, first delivery. Tapped in on the crease and followed it up with a good length delivery, and yeah, we see it. Good follow-up after the bouncer. Let me back. And pretty easy decision for Richard Kettleborough. Good length delivery. Bish outside, hit him in line. And pretty easy decision, hitting leg stump.
So Maxwell departs. 156 for 5. That's a pretty tidy shot. Bit of a chip. I wonder if that stopped a little bit on the surface. Was nicely executed in the end. A bit of a cursory glance at the track too from Marsh.
There it is. Big wicket. They all big, but that one, that's the last real remaining batsman gone for Australia. Inside edge.
Excellent wicket. Suleiman Ben has struggled for success during the course of this series. Has been hard to get away, but now he gets an important scalp. Mitchell Marsh gone for 32. Australia 173 for 6. Didn't get it as well as he wanted, but will still get 4. Probably looking to hit the glass of our commentary position.
It's through from Wade. This outfield is quick. It's going to be a boundary. Finish the over. Never pleasing for a captain. 39 overs gone now. It's 186 for 6.
Looking to go over the top again. Will drop short this time. West Indies fielders probably expected a better effort.
When this was hit, I thought it was out. Just slices it. Charles was a touch straight.
Again, premeditated.
Direct. Oh, if he'd picked it up, if he'd grabbed the handle. They grabbed the handle, that would have been a real chance.
Goes big. Hits it very, very well.
Wow, that's a beauty. That really is terrific from Stark. Stark difference when it hits the middle of the bat. Right out of the screws. That's out by the looks of things. Ramden's, in fact, Stark's walking. Simple as that. It's gone upstairs, but Stark is on his way. 6 and out.
No problem with the legality of the delivery. Yeah, and he will be on his bike. So he was bent on still looking to maximize scoring opportunities. Got a 6 earlier in the over, but Narayan was smart, threw him wider. And that is the end result for Mitchell Stark. And they're loving this performance so far from the West Indies. 2-11 for 7.
It's good connection. That's a boundary. That's well played. Nice shot from Wade.
Yeah, he's found the gap quite beautifully. There's a man down at a deep backward square, and of course that mid wicket, and he's bisected both of them. He's a little cutter, slower bouncer.
Chipped in the air. Oh, that's where he didn't want to bowl. It's exactly where he didn't want to bowl. 2 men up, fine leg and 3rd man up. You've got to bowl straight, and you've got to bowl with virtually no pace, and anything down there is going to go.
Yeah, bowler's error. And the West Indies have to still say to themselves they fought back well in the contest, but giving Australia a little bit of a kick with some indisciplines towards the back end of the innings.
That's better. And should be out. Oh, he's missed. How did he miss from there? That's remarkable.
Yeah, Wade would have been a couple of feet short of his ground at least. Make it a couple of yards.
This would have been a huge wicket. It should have been a huge wicket. I mean, you really shouldn't be missing from there, that's for sure. He knows it as well, and he realizes how fortunate he got. In the air. Pollard wants it. No, who's going to take it? No one. 4 of them. 4 players were converging on that. Pollard was certainly committed. Then I think at the last minute there might have been a call from Bravo. This went high. At one stage Pollard was calling and he thought he had it, number 55. Then suddenly, no. That's gone high. Now it should be taken. Who's underneath that? The catch is snaffled in the end by Bravo this time. Holder's picked up another wicket. Gee, the skipper's been good in this series. He really has. He's been dependable, that's for sure. Important snaffle, that one.
Yep, legal delivery, just something just behind the line. Point of landing, it's good. West Indies will be happy that catch has been taken safely. Coulton Isle goes for 15, 238 for 8.
Oh, that's crunched. That's crunched beautifully. Nicely played by Wade.
Good innings this from Matthew Wade. And it's exactly why you probably want to squeeze Zampa when he was on strike for those couple of deliveries. Because he just wants to give Wade the strike to do this sort of damage.
Really got himself through a a lot of scrutiny when he first arrived, Wade. There was plenty of chat out there. He gutsed it out, got through that, and now he's playing with some good freedom. 38 off 42 balls. Gee, these are valuable, so valuable in a final. Oh, he's hit that well. He's hit that superbly. What a shot that is. Really good stuff this from Matthew Wade.
Yeah, he gave him the length, took pace off it. And this is lovely, tugging it with that bottom hand. This is a total, certainly, that Australia will work with and feel they can work with.
Going to come back for the second. Very tough to bowl to in this mood. Matthew Wade on 49 now. He's looking for two again. Zampa's providing terrific support and out of the blocks quickly.
That's 50 for Matthew Wade as well. Very important in the context of the game. It's a final, it's a sluggish surface. And Australia struggled in the middle. So this is a very good knock.
Be out, I would imagine. Well, we're going to have to look at this. Zampa looks like he's on his way back to the pavilion and took a little bit of time to turn, did the big fella, but I think he's done the business.
Yeah, definitely out. Good stuff from Carlos. Out by some distance. It is out. Five to Zampa, 2-6-4 for 9.
Full toss, hammered, and hammered a long way. What a good shot that is from Wade. What a nice way for Australia to finish this innings. Gee, they came back brilliantly. At one stage, I didn't think they would get much past that 230 mark. They've ended up with 270, largely courtesy of Wade's magnificent cameo of 57 off 52 balls.
They feel really good about the way they've ended this innings. Off the last, a few overs, 70 runs have come off the last 8 overs. Last 13 have produced 97, and Matthew Wade has deflated the West Indies just a little bit with the way he's deposited that last ball. Excellent innings.
And they'll be a little bit dejected, I would imagine, going into that change room now, because at one stage they were so on top, the West Indies, but Australia have just surged and just got away a little bit here. This is a good total on this surface. You can see that one of the keys is one of the top 4 getting a big score, getting 3 figures preferably. It hasn't happened. The top score, Wade, 57. Next best, the 47 by Finch, and then the skipper got 46 as well. But they can be pleased with that return.
Jason Holder was quite good once again. 2 for 51 is where he ended. Gabriel only bowled 7 overs. Had an untidy start. Bowled a decent spell to pick up 2 wickets. And then Narayan, just the 1 wicket for 55. Suleiman Ben, economical, 1 for 38.
So that's the situation here in Barbados for the final. It's been a good 3.5 weeks of cricket here in the Caribbean, the Tri-Series. The West Indies need 271 runs to win, and they need to go just under 5.5 runs and over to lift that trophy.
And episode 1 of Soundbreaking is available now on Catch Up TV.
Bit of movement from Mitchell Starc, and it's hello to Jeffrey Dujon.
Hello everyone. And right up, Starc starts to get some movement. There's a bit of a breeze coming from Fletcher's off the leg. And that one seemed to just ride it and come back into that off stump.
Goes to 4. Starr gives up the chase with Gibbon by Hazelwood. First boundary of the innings. Dropped it. Smith, the captain, has put it down.
Would have been a great catch. Full, and we'll go after those, Johnson Charles. And a great effort from Steve Smith, but maybe just not tall enough. Just couldn't get enough hand on it to hold on. Not out, says Richard Kettleborough. Some bat involved there, Bish.
I think Steve Smith was intimating that to Mitchell Stark. A couple of noises. Yeah, inside edge. Oh, he's latched onto that. He is latched onto that. That was a sweet sound off the back of Charles.
Well, he's sitting with the wind, Johnson Charles, and this is a shot he plays quite often. Just picked it up and whipped it away. Well, there's no question about that one. Got some room and put it away, Johnson Charles. 7 overs gone. It's 32 without loss.
Timed that very well. And usually when he does, it goes away to the boundary.
Yes, excellent shot by Johnson Charles. Didn't try and overhit it.
There he goes. So now later he would give the charge. Growing in confidence and ready to take a few more risks.
You saw Andre Fletcher there, 5 of 23 deliveries. No boundaries as yet. Finding going tough there at the moment. But not that delivery. Great shot through the covers. Just a little bit of wood. And 4. 10 overs gone, 48 without loss.
Getting carried away with himself. And that's what brings about his downfall. Excellent bowling by Hazelwood.
Yeah, good bowling. He asked Steve Smith to go into slip. A couple of balls earlier. A little bit of bounce. And he takes a relatively simple catch by his standards. And Josh Hazelwood gets the ball rolling for Australia. Andre Fletcher, 9 of 25 deliveries. West Indies, 49 for 1. End of the 11th, West Indies 50 for 1.
That's where he wanted it. Sat up nicely. First boundary for Bravo.
Yeah, just been singing his praises about the lengths he's been bowling this comeback spell, and yeah, drops it short again, and Darren Bravo is on it in a flash. Just nice pull shot through mid-wicket, and that's a 4.
Got him. There's a nick. Wicket. He's going nowhere with the fingers up. So Marsh has picked up a very important wicket here after Bravo played so well in the last game. against South Africa in outer parts.
And this was a nothing shot. Wouldn't expect to get anything from that. Just hung the bat out there and simple catch to the keeper. So the West Indies now in a spot of bother. But Darren Bravo goes for 6, it's 62 for 2.
Short delivery. Beautifully played. When we see the replay of this boundary for Marlon Samuels, just have a look at how late he played this shot.
Very strong in that area. Wait so he can make late contact and get it to the left of the man at backward point.
A little bit quicker that time, the last one. Oops, there's a little bit of hard work from Matthew Wade. He gives a bit of a stare back to his man on the covers. 68 for 2. Marsh again. Oh, it's a leading edge and out. Marsh has got another one. He's just one of those guys, Marsh, when he gets the ball in his hand, he tends to make things happen.
Well, he certainly has. In the space of 2 overs, he's removed Bravo and now Samuels. Just a little bit of cut away. Seemed to have just held it across the seam and bounced and cut to off. Samuels closing the face too early, leading edge. And he goes for 6. And the West Indies really behind it now at 68 for 3.
Marsh likes that. And up goes the finger. Now the Australians are celebrating. I wonder if they're going to have a look at this, because this is an important wicket. No, going straight off. Not consulting with his partner, off he goes.
Well, let's see what this does. Hits him in line for sure. It looks like it would have carried on to hit maybe inside leg stump. Marsh is sure. And Charles has decided not to contest it. So a 3rd wicket for Mitchell Marsh. Johnson Charles goes for 45. West Indies 72 for 4.
Edge, that's going to be 4. Just what's been ordered for the West Indies. It's been a tough period. Not many runs, a lot of wickets. We've seen Randon in this series make runs already and do well, so maybe tonight he's going to have to put on a show. Bit edgy, but you take that. Pollard on the ground, just getting some treatment.
Might be the case where Pollard decides, look, if I don't have the type of mobility I need, then I'm going to have to try to play a few more aggressive shots, because he definitely is struggling to rotate strike.
Yeah, or the other theory, which is Pollard's, is I could just try and finish it early. One bounce, just inside the rope.
Catch it is the cry. It's gone over. Long on. That was struck powerfully. It was in range.
Look how quick he picked this up. Straight back, and it didn't even bounce. And it was low and flat. Coulter gave it a great effort, but too much power of Pollard.
It's one of the things with Dennis Ramdin. When Dennis Ramdin scores runs, 100 comes up. I think his balance generally is good, but so often his head will fall across towards the offside and it brings the LBW into play. Straight to Stark. Or Josh Hazelwood, in fact. And Zampa gets his man with Pollard trying to play the big shots.
Well, originally I thought he's going to pick up a boundary. He's looking over cover, hitting with the spin. But Zampa keeps throwing it up. Good movement by Hazelwood down there. It's good catch. He's done well, Zampa. Pollard with that injury struggled tonight. He's out for 20. It's now 105 for 5.
That's where he's probably at his best holder in terms of striking the ball inside out. It's a pet shot for him.
And look at that, that's a good shot out of that rough. Batsman will be happy with that. Top order batsman.
In the air for a long way and will get 4. Not entirely convincing, but they'll accept it anyway.
Good bowling. Mitchell Stark. Bit of reverse, fortuitous. That's excellent bowling. Encouraging the drive is what Steve Smith has been asking him. He obliges, and Jason Holder just got a bit lucky.
Good use of the feet. He loves that shot.
Great shot. Jason Holder, no hamstring issues there. Advances. And just times it, opens the face. Very hard shot to play off a leg spinner. And he does it to perfection.
Suppose you'd call it a drop. It was difficult. 138 for 5.
See here, rammed and whacked it, and just you've got to put the hand out there and hope it sticks. You haven't got much time in the follow through. No time at all.
That will go upstairs, you would think. Nope. Not sure what he's going to consult about here. No, they already know the end result. He's safe, and I think he's just asked for the television umpire to adjudicate. I think we already know that this is not out.
Not sure why it took so long to ask. Not out, as we thought.
Yeah, shots required. Holder is stronger in that area. He's got longer levers, and he can strike the ball down the ground and inside out with good effect.
Yeah, it's a time now. Gets 10 over. Good solid shot, straight down. Field stays up now as well. Smith keeping mid on up.
Catch it, sweeper. This should be an easy catch. Is an easy catch. With the asking rate climbing, Holder had to do something special, and Coulton Isle strikes back.
Yeah, you got a feel for the captain. Top order, they struggled tonight. He tried to get into the innings and just couldn't. Big wicket for Coulton Isle, easy catch for Finch at deep point. That's Coulton Isle's first for the night. And the captain Holder, you have to go for his 34. That's 148 for 6.
He's Wood and catches the cry again, and he's lost it in the lights. Mitchell Stark has lost it from very early in the lights towards the northeast side of the ground.
And that's an ugly feeling when it happens. And he had his hand up straight away. As soon as that was hit, put his hand up. And let me tell you, when that happens, you just don't know where it is. His hand's up already. He's trying to cover the lights. And that goes through.
Struck very, very well. Slightly, in a way, unorthodox in his methods, Carlos Brathwaite, but it's a sledgehammer.
No, that's the wrong length.
Oh, dropped it. Mitchell Stark again. I think he'll have to buy Josh Hazelwood lunch, dinner, and breakfast for the next 2 weeks.
These are the ones where you hope you're not sitting next to each other in the change rooms. I don't know why he's trying to lap sweep. Stark, the ball's following him. The one down a fine leg in the lights, and that's a good effort from the quit.
He is teed off on that. Carlos at home. He's come calling. 170 for 6. Yeah, he goes down the ground. Wow. Put a punch in that, Dennis Ramdin.
The move is on. Boundaries flowing at the moment for the West Indies. Ramdin into it. Don't pitch it up. Mid-off up as well.
Knocked him over this time. And he lights it, Josh Hazelwood. Swinging across the line, and now there is despair.
Yeah, that's the wicket. He was the danger man. Hazelwood, his second wicket for the night, right on top of the middle stump. He was in the zone though. That's the dangerous thing, but the dangerous player, Brathwaite's gone. 14. West Indies now 185 for 7.
It's a lovely shot. Just wafting down the track for 4. Beautiful connection from the Rhine. That's what they need, some boundaries. It's bowled him. Hazelwood's got his 3rd. He is such a consistent performer for Australia. I mean, must be amazing to be his captain. Every time you throw him the ball, you know he's going to get it right.
Well, one thing that Josh Hazelwood does is bowl straight. Got rid of Carlos Brathwaite in pretty much the same fashion. Forces you to take him off the stumps, and if you miss, that's what happens. Ramdin goes for 40. West Indies 194 for 8.
Oh, he's hit that well into a vacant area as well. That's going to scream away for a boundary. Just stuck a hand out. That's all we'll say about that one. Brings up the 200. 200 for 8 it is. Always an inside edge. That wasn't too far away. That's run away for a boundary. They're cheering in the stands. That's gone fine. We'll have to wait and see if there was any willow involved. Yes, there was. Oh, he's crunched that straight to the man. Couldn't have picked him out better. Hazelwood's just started his 10th and he's picked up his 4th wicket. That went like a rocket to Steve Smith.
We were just saying he's a good timer of the ball. Really blasted this one, but straight to Steve Smith. He doesn't drop those. And Ryan's little cameo ends 23-10. It's 2-11 for 9.
It's good connection. There is no one down there. There is someone down there. It's been taken. So it is Pfeiffer. Very tiny catch from Maxwell to finish proceedings there, and it's Pfeiffer for Josh Hazlewood. 5 for 50 his return in the end, and Australia are the winners of the Baller Cup. They can be well pleased with this performance. Terrific stuff from Australia. They play well in big games. No problems at all with that. And just out of my view, this catch was taken by Maxwell. Timing his leap to perfection, and no danger with the rope as well. So that's the end of it. Australia are the winners of this Tri-Nation series. And Sullivan Ben trudges off. The West Indies all out for 212. He goes for 2, and Australia win by 58 runs.
So congratulations to Australia. Here's the summary: 270 for 9. Looked a decent score. Matthew Wade top scoring with 57 not out, and so it proved. The West Indies bowled out for 212. Josh Hazlewood taking 5 for 50. Australia won by 58 runs. After the game, Mike Hazeman conducted the presentation.
So, Mitch, the last 2 games have been very impressive for you. We talked about the runs today, but the runs in the last game you played, 79 not out, and also those 3 wickets for just 2 runs was pretty crucial in the outcome of this game. How important was this series for you?
Oh, look, I think every series that you play for your country is something that you cherish, and you just want to contribute to the team, and it's great to get another series win.
Well, I guess going back to yourself, I mean, they've given you an opportunity to bat at number 5, to get a real opportunity to get your teeth into the game with the ball as well. So this must have given you a nice little step up these last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been good. I think I hadn't really taken a wicket all series, so it was nice to get a few tonight. But look, just enjoying the challenge of batting a bit higher up the order the last couple of games, and I think my role with the ball when we got so many good quicks in the side is just to come on and play my role for the team in the situation of the game. And tonight I got an opportunity to bowl at the front and trying to be a bit attacking, and just came off, so it was really nice.
Righto, Steve. Mission accomplished. That's what you came here to do. You're going home with that trophy.
Yeah, that's right. Very satisfying. I thought we scrapped incredibly well today. We were in a bit of trouble at one point, and I thought Matthew Wade and the tail did a terrific job to get us to 270. I thought around 275, 280 was about par, and we got up to 270, which gave us something to bowl at, and I thought our bowlers did a terrific job today. They were very tight from the start, and we were able to hit good areas and create chances, which was really important for us.
Jace, we'll talk about how pleased I'm sure you are with your team throughout the series and your squad throughout the series, but just a bridge too far today. Where do you think the game got away from you guys?
I just felt they got 20, 30 runs too many. I thought we lapsed a little bit in the field and coming on to the latter stage of the innings. We lost Shannon Gabriel as well. You know, I felt his overs coming back, you know, were crucial. And, you know, we just weren't able to close off the innings. Having said that, we were up to a pretty decent start, you know, but we just fell away in the middle. You know, we never really recovered.
So congratulations to Australia, the winners of this Caribbean Tri-Series.